It's my favorite song. You like that, Donald?
All right. Welcome to another episode of the Freedom Tour Podcast. To my left, the mastermind himself, Big Jenny, Big Kenny.
Throw up those quads.
To his left, we got that red boot wearing, big collar flaring, Rocky G.
Business is about to pick up. Hunka.
Yep. And to my right, the Deer Slayer, the Whiz Kid, all of the above, Eddie, the plane, the boss, the poom, the plane. And we want to welcome y'all to another episode of the Freedom Tour Podcast. Give it up. Come on.
You didn't introduce yourself.
You didn't introduce yourself.
You're right. Who am I?
Just don't
This is the Dubman Forgettable. Donnie
You're listening
Dubman.
to the smooth voice of the Dubman.
You had one job. One job.
I got so excited about everybody else being here, I forgot about myself.
Yeah, man, the man of
Story
God.
of my life.
Can't forget yourself, Donnie.
You know what? He is so Christ-like that he always puts himself last.
Yeah, he
Always.
denied himself.
Denied.
First shall be last, and last shall be first. Yeah.
Amen. So how's the week been for y'all, fellas?
Pretty good.
Good.
Not the best. For those that didn't know, my father recently passed away, so it's been a little wonky getting through that. But not going to bring the show down. Just want to say,
Yeah.
spent a little time, more time than I wanted to on an airplane, but we got through it. You know, an hour and 40-minute plane ride turned into over 7 hours. So,
Story of my life.
but we got there. We got there, got home. Now we're just trying to help my stepmom rebuild and I'm not rebuild, but I mean
Just
reset
get
her
everything
life.
straight back, yeah.
Y'all keep rocking your prayers, please.
Yeah, do that.
Everybody's
But
listening.
we're good. I mean, my dad didn't raise me. That's no big secret to people that know me. But over the last 6, 7, 8 years, we've been able to rebuild a relationship. So I'm thankful for that time. So I thank God for that. And that's shout out to my dad. I love you. Within the last year, he finally gave his heart to Jesus after 80 plus years.
Yeah.
So if I can say nothing else, as I know where he's at now, and I'm at peace, and he's at peace with where he is, and so I thank God for that.
That's cool.
It's never easy to say goodbye, even when you know goodbye's coming. But when they're saved, man, it makes it a whole lot sweeter because it's not goodbye; it's just I'll see you later.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
And I understand, Christians, they try to get super spiritual.
Yeah.
Well, we shouldn't grieve. Hold on a minute. Let's not misinterpret the scripture, right?
Yeah.
It says we shouldn't grieve as others grieve, right?
That's
It doesn't
right.
say we should not grieve.
That's right.
It's just we're going to grieve differently because we do miss them, but we also have that hope that we're going to see them again.
Amen.
Yeah.
Weeping endureth the night.
But joy comes in the morning.
Amen.
My week's been bananas. I have lost so much sleep because
I was going to say wait.
I've done that too. I'm like
Just this week?
I'm 25 pounds down. And
My
it's
man.
continuing to
Good
come
job,
down.
bro.
So,
My man.
That's awesome.
no, I have. So a lot. Most of you are aware, at least I think. I've had a rat that I have been struggling to get rid of in my house for the last almost 2 months now.
Oh, wow. In your
And-
house?
Yeah. And so I got real smart about figuring out where it was coming in at. Basically, I tied something that it liked to a string and let it basically draw me a line straight to the hole.
Well, when you
sent
when you sent that video, and not to interrupt your story, when you sent that video to our text
Chat,
thread,
yeah.
I thought it was just like a one-time thing, or I didn't know there was like a battle.
Yeah. So what I've discussed, so I've had mice get in the house before, and I could never figure out how they got in because I always put glue traps around for brown recluses and things like that because I keep an eye on that, as well too. I mean, just about every house has got a brown recluse in it at some point. Yeah. Donnie knows he's been bit 4 times by him.
I was bit once, not 4.
I haven't been yet, but anyway, so the mice always wander onto it, and then that's the end of the story. It's no big deal. Apparently, rats are stupid intelligent. It is unbelievable how smart these things are. They're super sketchy of everything. You can put a glue trap down, and they won't get on it. Like they see it, they come up to it with caution, they test the waters, and then they stay away from it. Same thing with the snap traps. But here's the crazy thing. I got it to go off a snap trap, and I heard the snap trap. I'm like, yes. I was like celebrating. My wife's like watching me dance in the room. I'm like, ha ha, yeah.
Got him.
And then I open up the cabinet, and he just slid right out of that sucker and went right back down
He's
the hole.
Crafty.
Yeah.
So anyways.
He's what we like to call husky.
Yes.
So anyways,
very strong.
I've come down to the point where I'm either going to have to camp with an air rifle.
Oh, so he's still at large.
He's still at large.
Oh, I thought he was like under the ground.
But it's intermittent. Like
dead.
we haven't seen him in 3 days, but that's happened before, and I was like, oh, good. It went outside and something else got it, and then all of a sudden it showed up.
So it's like a legit rat, not a mouse.
Oh no, it's a legit rat. I mean, it's like a good full 8 inches long, like with another like 6 inches worth of tail. Like
Goodness gracious.
That's a possum.
Thing is massive. That's what you think, but it's a rat.
Is it a beaver?
No, it's a rat.
It's a squirrel.
Is it an otter?
I've come this close.
Was it swimming in your bathtub
to
upside
nailing
down?
it a couple. Listen, my wife was.
It's
laughing.
an armadillo.
Listen, my wife was laughing her butt off at me last week because I heard it in our room and I jumped up and barricaded the bathroom door and the bedroom door and moved everything away from the walls and spent an hour and a half chasing it around trying to beat it with a. I have a boken. I don't know if you know what that is.
I don't.
It's basically a practice katana.
Oh.
So it's made out of redwood, so it's not going to break.
Kenny, he was going to be like you with his katana.
Yeah.
You rat. You are dying.
I told everybody I was going to be the shredder.
The shred.
Jeez.
Teenage
rat.
Mutant Ninja
But
Turtles.
anyways, it's gotten to the point now where my wife has been like crying. She's scared to sleep in our room because it just keeps her up every noise that she hears.
Yeah.
So I've done some research because I was like, I got to figure out how to take care of this thing. And through the course of my research, I found a couple of things I didn't like. For one thing, apparently this is pretty normal for rats. And they say it's not a battle, it's a war.
You found things out about rats you didn't like?
Things I didn't like more than what I would have liked to have found out. Like I would have loved to have found out that they, for example, reproduce to somewhat kind of a normal rate, but apparently they don't. They can have like the brown rat, which is what I've been able to identify that it is, can have like 50 to 80 offspring in a year. Why's it gotta
be brown?
Racist.
It's also called a Norway rat.
Man, he's deep.
Norway?
Yeah.
Like the country?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's also got the nickname of sewer rat.
But is it a boy or a girl rat?
It's hard to tell because you have to pick it up.
I mean, I figure if it's 8 inches long with that kind of tail, maybe it's its penis.
No, it's not.
And there's that. He's dragging it.
And all
any questions, comments, concerns, you can
Big
hit
Kenny
that
at Big Kenny.
no.
I said it nicely. It's the male anatomy.
I mean, we are being serious here because there was a concern.
Yeah.
Is this a male rat or is this a female? And the reason it was a concern is because I got a picture of it. And when I saw the picture, I was like, either that rat has got cojones like no tomorrow or it's pregnant. But they say you can't really tell from the side angle like I had the picture. So
tune in to our new show next week. It's called Rocky and Donnie Teach Bibles.
In all seriousness, when I found out that these things give birth to like 50 to 80 offspring in the span of a year, it's a major concern.
That is a major concern.
And then they go get milk and never come back.
Yeah.
So I'm
that happens, doesn't it?
Do you need a cat?
Look, I would be real nervous if they brought their boyfriend over, their girlfriend, whatever the thing is.
Yeah. So apparently there's two things about it. One, there's that. The other thing is they've almost never, if you have one that's getting in the house, you're almost not ever just dealing with one. You're almost always dealing with a bunch. So like I was reading on a forum with like people that set out poison because that's what I've ordered. It's showing up tomorrow.
Yeah.
And they said this poison doesn't work. I've watched them literally grab it and go away, and it's supposed to kill them in like 3 to 5 days, and it's not doing it. At this point, I'm just feeding them.
Oh my God.
And some pest
Maybe
people
that's why
came
it's been
back
so
and
big.
said, yeah, well,
is it decon?
What is his tail getting big or his belly getting big?
It's actually,
or whatever that is, growing
it's
underneath.
actually kind of a really expensive brand. It's called First Strike. And a 4-pound bag of it is like $50.
You know what I think you should feed them? That hot stuff that made you pee hot.
I don't think they'll touch it. But what I will say is
that'll clean
they're
them right
smart.
out of there.
Yeah, they are though.
So what I've found out is the people that were having this issue, pest control people were coming in and going, no, it's working. I promise you. If they take it, it's working.
What?
There's no way to avoid it. They said what it is the problem you thought you have is not the infestation that you actually have.
Okay.
Which
And
means you
they
have a whole lot
basically
more.
said you have to they said you have to keep putting those things out until they stop taking them. And when you don't see any more disappearing,
You finally killed them all.
you've killed them all.
So what's this stuff look like?
It looks like a little pack that you would put in like your dishwasher.
Okay.
But what it is actually it's a poison that essentially like it blocks the ability for the blood to, I forget the term for it, but essentially that's what it does. So eventually they just 3 to 5 days after they've had it, they die.
So if the rat is super smart, are you afraid that it may exchange the dishwashing stuff for the poison and you'll be eating or drinking the poison
Well, my
in the
coffee
dishwasher?
tastes funny.
I hope not, because
It tastes. This coffee
in all
tastes
due honesty,
real.
yeah. In all due honesty, we don't have any dishwasher packs left, and I just hand wash the dishes with Dawn. So
That's the best way to do it
issue.
anyways, Andy.
Like,
Yeah.
Look, I will
But
tell you this though. We moved into a home, the last home that we lived in, that we moved my mom in before she passed away. They had just redone the home and they put in a central heating air unit.
Yeah.
But they didn't seal off around the unit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of their favorite places to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we had a
You know.
mouse infestation. A mouse infestation. So we finally got them out there. They closed it off. Then we had to attack the problem.
Yeah.
So we had poison in the house. And one night I was walking through the hallway, and there was a mouse that I guess the poison hit him mid stride because he had one leg up and went. And
That's the only
he hadn't
downside
fallen over. He was like standing there, like in mid stride, like
What do you do again?
He looked at Medusa.
he went.
Okay. No,
And
no deer noises or anything like that.
no, it didn't holler at me or nothing.
Yeah.
And so I looked. I thought it was moving. And I thought, oh, are we having a standoff?
I would
Because
tell
I
you,
stopped when I saw it. He stopped when he saw me. But no,
I
he was
would
just
tell you
gone.
all rat
Yeah.
story, but I'm
He was gone.
not
Yeah.
sure of that. I'm not sure. how
Well,
that works.
you know, we have talked about mega mice. We might as well talk about the mega fair.
Mega Fair.
Oh yeah.
The mega fair.
If you do want to talk about mega mice and rats, though,
The mega fair.
I'd just like to point out that it made
Go ahead.
headline news that they got a 22-pound rat.
Oh my! Just stop.
You know, you'd have to literally like have a round and like stop,
Yeah.
take a breather. You fought a rat that big.
Yeah.
That's when you just have to put a bullet in its head.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm reaching. I'm definitely reaching. I'm dropping two to the chest, one to the head, and decision at that point. He's still twitching.
That's too funny. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's everybody's favorite time
Children
in
of all
Wilson
ages.
County. Everybody's favorite time in Wilson County except mine. The Wilson County State Fair is in town. Everybody has lost their ever-loving minds.
I've got stats, too. You
So
need to
tonight
remind
we're
me.
going to talk about Snow White lights, fair lights, and Friday night lights.
Let's go, baby.
Gonna be a pretty good
High
episode.
school
Start
out
football
with the
about
Snow
to kick
White
off.
lights.
Let's start with the Snow White light since that is general local news.
I'm gonna say this. My wife called me or text. She texted
What did she call you?
She texted the family thread. I have a me and Cannon. She can text me and Cannon, or she can text the whole family thread. She texted the me and Cannon thread is what it was. She said, "Y'all ain't gonna believe this," and she starts sending feeds over and said that they'd come in and they're gonna take the neon signs out of Snow White. And I said, I can tell you right now why they're doing it. And I said they're doing it because I don't know why, but I'm taking a wild guess and saying because all the vape shops and liquor stores with those neon lights that will blow you away on the front of the stores, and some Karen has went and complained about them, and because the city is the city, and
Yes.
that's what
Which
they do.
neon lights are you talking about?
On
At Snow
the
White
front of Snow
Drive-In?
White, they literally have one sign that says Coney and one
No,
sign
it
that says ice cream.
I
or
think it
some-
says Conies.
Coney's and then ice
Yeah,
cream.
you
And
pay by
they've had
letter.
them. They're probably 50 years old. They're old. And
Icon.
So the vape stores and the liquor stores here in Lebanon, definitely if y'all frequent those, it's your own thing. But saying that,
They do not sponsor our.
they don't sponsor our show, but they
podcast,
are
so-
blinding when you're going out. They're putting these wide like neon. Not neon. LED strips
Yeah,
that'll
like the
blind
LED
you.
white
Oh man,
lights.
like
Yeah.
Chasing that
and so
neon
my wife has said
rainbow.
something, but I told her this before. I said, people, she gets so mad, and I tell her all the time about stuff. I'm like, choose your battles. Because sometimes just something be a little cranky, it's a little bright, get over it. And what somebody's done is got a little cranky, little bright, and took it upon their self, I'm sure, to call or go down to the council meeting.
So at that point, you're not choosing your battle. No. You're choosing the battle that someone else started. Now you got to fight back.
People only think to about right here.
Oh, yeah.
And so they think, well, I'm going to go down there and complain, and they're going to go to that vape store, and they're going to say, you need to take that light off the front of the vape store. But that isn't how things work, is it, Big Kenny?
No, sir, it's not.
They come around and they go to their little council meeting in March, and they say, hey.
So in all genuineness, did y'all know that a lot of cities are starting to outlaw the LED wall signs?
Oh, yes.
But these aren't LED. These are the old.
They're old. Yeah, real neon.
The bin lights.
The real neon lights.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, March they did this city ordinance. Can't have lights unless it's like detrimental to your business. I'm assuming like open lights and things like that. So here in the next few weeks, just like Rocky G said, their intentions were to shut down all the lights in Lebanon if you have them in your front window. They're too bright or whatever. Yeah,
essentially mean advertisement lights, right? Not open, not closed, but any advertising.
You can use because it said something about it relating to your business, and like it has to be like something that's necessity, business, open, close, and things. Probably gas station signs and things like that. But I mean, how bad did it get?
It got really bad. I mean, to the point where there was thousands of people speaking out. Nick Barris did a thing.
I saw that.
I was looking at 40,000 comments at one time, and people were going nuts about it. And I get it, man. I'm proud of Lebanon for standing up and standing behind a local business. Rick Bell and those folks have gotten together, and they've kind of, I'm not going to say crawfish, but they've done the right thing.
Walked it back a little.
They walked it back a little. They're trying to get a variance now for the ordinance or whatever. And I do understand what we're trying to do in Lebanon, but here's what I'm going to say, though. City Council, and yes, I may run for mayor in 2026. I have not decided yet, just letting you know.
I will vote for Big Kenny for mayor. Yes. I'm not going to lie. I'll wear a shirt and everything.
But here's my thing. You cannot let these businesses in, approve them to come in, all these smoke, vape shops, liquor stores. Again, I'm not down on that. Hey, everybody's got a right to own their own business, whatever that dream may be.
Capitalism.
Hey, capitalism, man, I am a business owner. I'm not saying anything bad about your business, but what I'm saying is we can't allow those places to come in and then say we got to cut your lights off. I'm sorry. You can't do that. That doesn't work.
At the end of the day, Lebanon's got a major problem with infrastructure.
That's what I was going to say, too. We have an infrastructure problem. The math ain't mathing. We're approving high-density housing left and right with no infrastructure to back that up. I mean, y'all have seen it here at the studio. Trying to get out at 5:30 or in at 5:30, it's insane. I mean, somebody's going to die right here from a T-bone. I'm letting you know. It's an accident waiting to happen. Then you look at some of this stuff, man, in our city that is just absolutely run down, deteriorated, that they let it stay. And I'm like, hold a minute. You're fussing about lights because it's distracting, and we've got all these houses with boards on the windows, buildings falling apart. I'm like, hey, let's get real. We've got a bigger problem than that.
I know what they want.
Yeah,
they want to be like. I'm not trying to say like Mount Juliet, but that area, like the Providence Mount Juliet area, they want to be Mount Juliet.
They actually did say that, Donnie, that this was the reason was because they're actually trying to push what Mount Juliet's done into Lebanon. And I get all that, but here's my thing, though.
Well, we had the opportunity to have Providence years ago.
We did.
And turned it down for the outlet mall.
We did. But let me ask you guys a question. I guess this is my thing, and my opinion is not the only opinion.
What?
But neon lights, let's get real. If you're driving, do they really distract your driving?
I don't think they distract, but what I will say is, and this is the concern anytime that you have lighting, is it will bleach your eye. Okay. If it's not red or green or some sort of a neutral color that doesn't hit, and of course the intensity, how much light is it actually emitting?
Yeah,
it will bleach your eye.
Yeah,
and so the thing with driving around Lebanon is some areas have lights.
Yeah.
For the street. We're talking about street lights, of course. And some don't.
Right.
And the issue is if it takes up to 30 minutes for your eyes to reacclimate to the dark after they've been hit with just a blink of an eye of white light or any kind of really intense light. And so, in my opinion, the issue is the intensity at which they run the lights at. Like, I'll give you an example. We have an LED wall at my church. If you run that thing at 100% intensity, it will burn your retinas right out the back of your head.
Yeah, it's not good.
But that's what people run it at.
Yeah.
When they have LED wall signs or they have LED anything around town or lighting in general at some of these vape shops that you see, it is banging so bright that you end up, and then when you get on the other side of it, you can't see as good.
But see, that's the thing too. They didn't really realize that, in my opinion, again, my opinion, $5 to get you a cup of coffee. The lights that, Snow White gets brought into this because, but these are not high density LED lights that Snow White has. They've been there for decades.
They're not even as bright as the lights that are over the top lights that they use on the outside.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I mean, here's my thing. I guess my question was this: if we're going to turn their lights off, okay, what about Capitol Theater, which is another staple in this town? I mean, you think about that marquee.
The car washes actually. She was hot. My wife.
When she picks her battle, she
picks them. She doesn't get really crazy on some stuff, but she loves her some Snow White. She loves Lebanon.
Elephants.
And we were driving down the elephants. We were driving down the road.
She loves elephants, man.
She broke her little phone out and she said, "That's funny."
Yeah.
Because there's bright lights all in my face right now from the car wash.
Yeah.
Killing you from the car wash. She goes, they've got lights there. We're just gonna go. And the problem is like I told you, you have to decide what you're going to deal with and what you're not going to deal with, because there's no way for normal people to go through the entire city of Lebanon and distinguish every single place and then decide.
Right.
Take the time to decide. These guys don't get paid enough. They're not doing anything. So basically, out of sheer complacency or whatever you want to call it, they're just kind of like, okay, it's done. Yeah. And obviously, I'm not trying to shoot anybody down anywhere because I don't know what y'all go through. I got that. But obviously, somebody knew something was going to cause a problem because this happened at the beginning of March.
Yeah.
And it's 6 months later, and not one person knew about it all of a sudden till today. So somebody knew, hey, when we bring this out, it just might cause a stink. Yeah. And so they knew up ahead of time that they were prepared for it.
And here's the thing, too. I think Big Kenny and myself have a little bit different perspective because for all intents and purposes, this is where we were raised.
Yeah.
And that's not a knock against, this was our hometown, right? Yeah. We remember when Lebanon was less than 20,000 people.
I grew up in Nashville. It was all neon. Everything's neon.
Yeah, we grew up, Lebanon was less than 20,000 people.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with neons. I think they're fine.
Right,
I will say the operational cost of them is outrageous.
You had 4 main roads: West Main, East Main, North Cumberland, South Cumberland.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, that's still your 4 main roads.
That's still your 4 main roads. I agree.
And we have over doubled in size.
Yes.
And again, I read it again this week. Lebanon is once again top 10 fastest growing city in the United States.
Which is scary.
Oh, it is. Absolutely.
In a way,
United States.
The United States. And we have no infrastructure. Again, the infrastructure. Every time you turn around, there's a townhome community, there's an apartment community, and they're putting it next to...
There's a blade of grass.
They're putting it next to schools.
They are.
I don't even go down that rabbit hole of the safety of our young people, our children that are in schools, and you're putting up 500 homes right next to them. And how closely are you vetting the people that are?
If you look at Nashville, Tennessee, just hasn't been that long ago, within the past 10 years, their infrastructure was rough, but it was rough 2 times a day. They have let so much in and let so much going on in Nashville to the point they almost cannot come back and get their infrastructure straight. And Nashville has become...
We're getting closed on it.
It's an Atlanta thing where it's like, I hate Atlanta. I hate going to Atlanta because it's just a wreck to get anywhere. It's a wreck to do anything. And that's where everybody is in Nashville. Nobody's wanting to go there anymore. They're moving. They're moving outside of Nashville because of the horrible homing rates, the tax rates. And they're moving into these counties, Wilson County, Sumner County, Williamson County, stuff like that, to get outside. And these counties that are outside are realizing, hey, we're picking these people up that are commuting in. We've got to make it very presentable. We want them to move here. We've got to build. And that's why we have a Dollar General every 15 feet.
When a Dollar General's business model is you should be able to get to a Dollar General within 3 miles of any direction. That's their business model. And they'll tell you that's what their business model is.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you the conversation I have with my wife. She hates it. She hates seeing a Dollar General. She says, we need other stuff besides Dollar General. But then I tell her, I had to sit down and go, again, choose your battles. There's people are wanting to bring business to the county. when they present, hey, I've got the money, I'm building it, I'm renting it, I just need permits to do this, you can't tell them no.
Yeah.
They're not building a strip club.
Yeah.
They're building a store or that somebody can go to and get and obviously they work. They're all over. If it wasn't bringing money in, you know what I mean? And it's just one of those things. As bad as people, I remember when I first moved to Lebanon. Y'all been here your whole life. I've been here for 20 years, 25 years. And so when I first moved to Lebanon, I loved it. I mean, I didn't love it at first because I kind of forced here, but I was like, man, this country, everybody's so nice.
It's losing its hometown, small town.
Yeah, there
feel.
wasn't a Lowe's or a Home Depot. It was like Fakes and Hooker's the only place you go get lumber and stuff like that. But now, I mean,
and you need the guys that own Fakes and Hooker.
You have to be, if you're diplomatic, you can see both sides.
You can.
Cities are built to grow, but at the same time, these people that have been here for 30 or 40 years, they remember the old Lebanon. They remember why they moved here, and they remember when they actually could drive down the road and it just be grass.
Here's the problem I have. And again, I don't have a problem with apartments. I don't have a problem with townhomes. Man, I don't have
and honestly, Lebanon needed it. Lebanon needed places to live.
I don't have a problem with growth, but here's what I have a problem with. When we start giving incentives for these places to come in town, $1 million to this steakhouse or, this $50,000 for this or whatever.
I think that's what they said.
You've got local businesses here who have been here their entire life that has never gotten a dime from the city of Lebanon or Wilson County. I think that's where you start getting into some weird issues. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing. I'm not against progress. I think progress is a great thing. I'm going to say this. Mayor Bell, I think, has done a tremendous job on bringing in things that we needed here. Now, Mayor Bell, if you don't want me to run in 2026, I'm gonna need a B-dubs, okay, baby? I gotta have some wings. All right, that's my request.
Nobody wants to go to Mount Juliet.
But my thing is, I think he's done a really good job bringing in businesses. I think we've done a really bad job though at overpopulating the area for the infrastructure we've got. And we've priced. And here's the thing. We have priced folks out young folks out of living now this county or firefighters or police officers.
Well, that's like Brock right now, who was one of the original members of the podcast. Yeah. For people that are just now listening, my son, he and his wife are starting to look for their first home. Yeah. They can't afford to live in Wilson County.
You can't afford to live in Wilson County. That's what I'm saying.
And one thing I've noticed too, another byproduct of this, again, not against growth. I'm not John Dutton on, Yellowstone.
Yeah, no. On the wall that progress splashes up against.
Right. But we did not prepare ourselves.
No.
Infrastructure. And you talk about pricing people out. Another problem that you're going to see, and if we're not prepared for it, it's going to blow up. Crime is going to change. The crime rates, the type of crime that you used to see in Lebanon versus what you're going to see. And the fact now that when we were growing up, Big Kenny, you did it. There was one or two homeless folks that lived in Lebanon, and you knew them. Yeah. Now you're seeing stacks and rows of them in the tree line at Walmart.
Yeah.
Which was a problem we didn't have.
No. It's very sad. And I will say this again. I'm not some bleeding heart or something, but when you want this progress, you want this growth, we know that's going to be a byproduct of that. We're going to have places in place for these folks. Yeah. I mean, we're going to have some shelters. We're going to have some places. It is sad when you go out here behind the Roxy Theater.
Yeah, the tree line there at Walmart.
City right there, man. It is sad to know with the progress Lebanon's making and the money we're bringing in that we've got these homeless folks. And I'm not down to anybody that's homeless, man. Guess what? Hey, bad things happen to good people. We as a city, though, want this growth. Hard times, daddy. If we're going to want this growth, though, these are the byproducts of that. We're going to have more law enforcement, more first responders. We're going to have places, though, in place, shelters and things like that for these folks. Because, I mean, can you imagine the wintertime?
You can't have growth just for growth's sake.
Well, no. The thing is about Lebanon, to me, from the outside looking in, the city of Lebanon, where the condensed areas, it's not that big.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's
still the same four main feeder roads.
That's it. Yeah. And so you've got all this stuff in this little tiny area. And that's one thing I did like about Lebanon when I lived out in the county is because, man, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm from city of Lebanon to like countryside
Yeah.
in 5 minutes, and that they
Now it's
should have
30
worked
minutes to get from
expand.
Lebanon to Lebanon. Yeah.
So I talked to a girl the other day, and she said, "I used to live in Lebanon." She goes,
Yeah.
"I literally went to Town Square Social the other day." She said, "I remember when I was younger, my mom used to call me and say I need to be home by 10 o'clock, and I could look down at my watch and I'd say, 'Hey, I'm about 5 minutes away. I can go to the house.'" She said it took me 30 minutes on a Friday night to
My
get from
mama had
one
a
side to
joke.
the other.
My mama had a joke. And we little a joke, but it's kind of her little thing. Where we lived on the north side of Lebanon on 231 North. I grew up in Northwood Park Apartments. She said we were literally 6 minutes from anywhere you wanted to go in Lebanon.
Yeah.
Whether it was Walmart,
Yeah, that's what I
Kroger,
loved about it.
You
Yeah.
had 6 minutes.
From
you
the
could be from
interstate.
You
Everett.
can't even get out of this driveway
No.
in 6 minutes, man, at 5:30.
And we do think stuff. We like it. We enjoy the
We like the
Aubrey's, and
restaurants.
We like In-N-Out. I can't wait till I've never had In-N-Out in my life. I was so excited about Whataburger.
I'm disappointed.
Too.
I'm disappointed in it. I love the flavor, but the size it's not built for big kids.
I've never had it. I don't know. I just
That's
buy
not
two.
good.
Not that good.
Don't spoil it.
I like the flavor. I don't like the size.
I'll be honest with you.
It's kidney size.
Whataburger.
I like Whataburger. Yeah.
What I'm saying is though, I've heard that's all I heard
It's the
about.
same as Sonic.
But I don't like Whataburger. I'm not a big Whataburger
Sonic's
fan.
got a good
Yeah.
burger.
I think Sonic Burger and Whataburger are the
It's not
same.
Chili's.
Sonic
But it's Sonic.
Smash Burger they got now is legit.
Yeah, I've had that.
Yeah. Don't
But
stop.
Sonic's price is good grief.
Yeah,
Everywhere's
man,
like that.
it's awful. So speaking of mega traffic, mega problems,
Mega prices.
hey, mega prices. Oh, daddy, we got the mega fair in town.
Yep.
And
Now
it's
my-
not. And, well, that's a debate in itself.
That's
It's
a debate in
no longer
itself.
the Wilson County Fair. It's
It's
the
the
State
Tennessee
Fair.
State.
Yeah,
Fair, yeah.
it's
All
always
right.
going to be the Wilson County Fair for me, even though I'm not going. No, I'm joking. That is my first question I
You
have
are
for you
going.
guys. I know, right? And I'm going to give you a chance to plug
I'm going
yourself.
tomorrow night and
Listen,
Sunday.
listen. I'm going to give yourself a chance to plug yourselves here, okay?
Yeah.
So, first question. Are y'all going to the Wilson County Fair this year?
I have to. I'm not. I will tell you this. I am not going because I want to.
Well, why are you going, Donnie?
I am going because I've got a church group, or church group's going. The 20s and 30s group at the church are going, so I need to take them to that. I think we'll have fun and be
Aren't
fine.
you a little old for that?
And then
Are you riding any rides? Are you riding?
fit in.
Are you riding any rides?
No, never ride rides. I used to ride the Gravitron until I threw up, and I ain't doing that anymore. That and the what is the Himalaya? Himalaya was my thing. So, and then Sunday, me and old Rocky G and Felony Melanie and a few others are going to be playing music at the state fair there at the Expo Center.
The Freedom Tour Band.
Freedom
day?
Tour, yeah. So that's the only reason I'm going, because I will tell my wife will tell you in a heartbeat, I ain't trying to even mess with. Although I will say this. Don't like the fact it's a state fair, but man, that shuttle with the police escort is something to be reckoned with. You go down there, they pick you up, they literally police escort you in a bus to the back door of the fair right at the entrance. They drop you off and they rotate about every 10 minutes the whole night. You get back on, they carry you right back to your car in town. If you're going to go to the fair, that's why they did it. And I would highly, highly suggest to do that.
Shameless
Amazing.
plug.
Yes.
Shameless plug. We are performing Sunday afternoon, Faith and Family Day, at the State Farm Expo Center at 2:30 on Sunday afternoon. Tentatively, we may be a few minutes early, just depending on if the other talent and entertainment shows up. It will be a worship music set, so we're there to
Excited worship music set.
Yeah. We are slated to go for an hour. Sometimes it turns into 2. Again, it just depends on who shows up. But we will be inside. It will be 98 degrees outside. Come and find us.
Yeah, we'll be inside. AC,
Go outside, get your Mexican street corn, get your foot-long corn dog, get your funnel cake, get your tea that's $5 and they refill it for $1. Come inside, hear us sing, go out and get your refill, come back, we'll still be singing.
Did you say 98 degrees was going to be there?
No,
Yes.
now he's coming.
Yeah,
Nick
man.
Lachey.
Yeah.
You know what, Eddie? You just ruined it. Nick Lachey. No, I'm teasing. Nick, we do appreciate your
Avid listener.
Yeah, avid listener. Guys, y'all have done something Melanie's not been able to do in the last 9 years.
What's that?
Get you to the fair.
Get me to the fair. I refuse to go.
I don't like
I
it.
hate the fair. Sorry.
It's too
But
much.
he's coming to
I know.
hear her sing.
I know there's people that love it. Rocky, there's one thing I do want you to do for us, man, since everybody's listening to this.
Beatbox.
Give us a
Just
little
kidding.
bit of that, give us a little bit of that cross-eyed.
Oh my god! Yeah. So this is an original song that was written 20 plus years ago by one of the very first bands that I was a part of, and it's an original song called "Cross-Eyed." And it's a.
I thought it was.
I thank God that I'm cross-eyed. I got my eyes up on the cross. Thank God that I've been justified. I'm no longer lost. Each and every day, I know I will be tried. But honestly, I say I thank God that I'm cross-eyed.
Hey, Trump likes it, man. You like it, Trump? he likes it,
Ashley
man.
said they're
He
doing
likes
that some kind of like.
There's a new ride.
There's a line thing skyline thing that like carries you across the top of the fair. It's $10.
Yeah, it's a new ride.
it. Not my big rear end. No way.
It's called Sky Ride or Skyline or something.
Go live, Freedom Tour Live. Me
So-
and Eddie just flying.
I got
He
an
knows how to
airplane for
fly. I
that.
trust him.
So speaking of rides, I'm going to moderate this little conversation
I got
here.
fair stats too, by the way, if you want them.
Eddie,
Yeah.
what's your favorite ride at the fair?
I don't usually ride rides at the fair.
If you
If you did,
3 questions for Eddie. If you could ride
if
a ride.
you did, which ride would you ride? What's your go-to?
I don't know. So I've only gone 2 times to the fair, and every time
Scrambler.
I go, I
He wants
just
to
go
ride a
to,
goat.
I just go to take my daughter, so I'd probably just pick whatever
But
she likes to ride.
He wants to ride a goat.
so that
But
I can
that
ride with her.
That little dragon roller coaster thing that they
The
do,
mouse
the
one?
kids, the mouse
Probably
or dragon.
that,
Yeah, there
or
you go.
probably the Ferris wheel, really, because I
wanna
like
ride the-
views.
I wanna
So you
ride
like
the
to be in the
champion
air,
peak.
okay?
Yeah.
Donnie, what about you?
I mean, I like
Favorite
me
ride?
Himalaya.
Himalaya.
They don't call it the Himalaya anymore. It's not, but
Yeah, it was weird. Himalaya was when we were kids.
Himalaya was it. Though.
I always got a pounding headache from the Himalaya, but
Yeah.
I loved it.
What
I
about
will
you?
tell you what I liked when I was younger.
Yeah.
like
The Gravitron.
Oh, yeah, Gravitron. Yeah,
trying to get
I
sick.
never
Oh, I
got
seen
on
one
that.
for sale the other day for $70,000 on Marketplace.
A whole Gravitron?
A whole Gravitron.
Put it in the parking lot.
Could
of
you
Mayhem
imagine putting that
Mechanical.
Mayhem? I thought the same thing. Just to be honest with you, I thought this would be
Put that right next to
cool.
the arcade machine.
Yes.
That's horrible.
What about you, Rocky? Favorite ride?
I want to ride the state champion hog. Reek.
Hey,
No, I like the Gravitron. What was that one? I liked it.
I like the pirate ship thing too. Man.
The pirate ship is super crazy.
Yeah.
I got scared out of my wits on the big slide that you ride on a carpet.
Yeah.
That scared me when I was a kid. You know what?
We won't call you Aladdin.
No, yeah, you won't. No, you won't. You know, I shared a kiss with a couple of different girls on a Ferris wheel, so maybe I like that Ferris wheel late at night where you
hey,
can go
say
when the
that
lights.
story.
I will ride any roller coaster that you can put me in front of at Six Flags, anywhere, upside down, anything you want. You get me on the Ferris wheel, and I get tore up.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. It's a height thing. I can fly around on a roller coaster upside down, 80 mile an hour. Don't
But
bother
getting
me.
stuck up
you
there at the
get me
top?
on the Ferris wheel up top where it stops and it starts rocking. My heart go. I have to like stop. And
If the
like,
Ferris wheel's
yeah.
rocking, don't come knocking.
Big Kenny. Favorite ride? Fireball.
Which one was
Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No!
that's dangerous.
Ring of Fire.
No, it's
Zipper.
Not, it's not good for fat kids.
I like danger, man. Okay, it's
not good for fat
especially
kids.
when they clipped you in and you really wasn't sure if it locked real good. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You always
that's,
had that one
that's
guy
all
that-
the fair has.
yeah,
I don't know about y'all, but I get on the ride and I start looking at bolts
yeah, man. Me too. Same way.
because I'm like, there's no way that they put
I
this
started
together
looking
in
at
a
the
week.
guy that does not have a job the rest of the year, but he's getting paid $12 an hour to latch me into something that can
Hey,
sling me across the
I
county.
went to Tennessee State Fair, Nashville, when I was younger. The one at the fairgrounds right there, and rode the Himalaya. And dude was jacked up on something on the that was running the Himalaya.
I'm doing cocaine.
left me on. He left us running full throttle, going backwards on the Himalaya for
But you remember that?
15 minutes
Dude.
in reverse, full
Bro,
speed.
but-
I could have sued him nowadays. My neck didn't work right for 2 weeks. I couldn't. I mean, got off.
My neck,
couldn't
my
move.
back.
I'm telling you, man. No, everybody was getting off and throwing up, and
like
he's
the
like,
theme
"I
song
want
of
to
the
go
40
again."
Plus.
Everybody's throwing
Do
up,
you
saying
remember-
no, and he just kept going.
Bro, do you remember though, like when you go to the carnival or
Yeah.
something, you could tell those guys again, and man, they'd be like, "All right, man, you know, I ain't
Or
supposed
or
to do
faster.
this, or faster, yeah."
I don't
be
like
honest,
that stuff at all.
I didn't really go to the fairs when I was younger because I lived in South Florida. So we just
the
anytime we
beach?
wanted to go to a no,
We were just better than everyone.
I went to like theme parks because we always
Yeah.
had like
Oh, you had a
passes
lot
and
of stuff
like
close.
that.
Yeah.
Probably wooden roller coasters.
No,
Those are awesome.
Like Disney
They beat you to
stuff.
death,
Really?
but they're awesome.
Okay.
Have you ever ridden the?
I'll tell you where the best roller coasters
Kentucky
are
Rumbler
though is in
at Beach Bend?
Islands
Yes, I
of
have.
Adventure.
I've ridden about every
That's the
roller coaster.
largest
Yeah.
wooden roller coaster.
The kid rides
in the
have warnings
Southeast.
for motion sickness on that.
I've ridden a lot of roller coasters.
All right, so Eddie,
Yeah.
favorite fair food.
This is not going to be the answer you're looking for.
Please don't tell me
Some
anything
kind of
crazy.
bar failure bull
But
crap.
every
Water.
single
Chocolate-covered
year,
strawberries.
that I go to.
I get a falafel.
Every year that I go to the fair, I go find princes.
Okay.
I could go with that. Yeah.
Okay, that's
I got
okay.
you.
Now this year I'm going to be looking for two things because Princess is supposed to be there again, from what I heard.
Okay.
But also I found out. So one of the ladies on our worship team, she's like a younger teen, but she has a business named after her name. It's like McKenna's or something like that. I can't remember the name exactly, but she does like macarons and things like that.
Okay.
She was there last year too. Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm on a diet, but I'm just going to tell you right now, she has this like cup thing that's got like frosting and icing on the side of it with like an ice cream shake kind of thing. Oh my gosh, that thing. There's no way that if I could make that treat that I, one, wouldn't have diabetes, and two, wouldn't be. There's no way I could diet if I knew how to make something like that, but I plan on buying one.
My wife's spot is she loves Shop Springs Creamery.
Oh,
in
man, it's
Watertown.
awesome.
You know what they've got this year? They're making homemade fried pies and putting their ice cream on top of the homemade fried pies.
At the fair?
The
Shop Springs is
salted,
doing it.
That
the
does sound good.
salted caramel milkshake out there
I do the butter pecan. But yeah.
might be the best thing I've ever.
Is that your thing?
I love it, man.
Is that what you? Is
No,
that,
not for the fair.
What's your
Not for the
favorite
fair.
fair food?
What's your favorite
Fair,
food?
definitely got to be the fried Snickers or fried funnel cake. man.
Really? Ashley
I'm
likes funnel cake. I'll
I'm
give you
not
that.
a big sweet eater, but man, when it comes to the fair and you fry anything,
I'm
Snickers.
a foot long corn
Do y'all
dog.
like turkey legs?
Oh, love
I do.
'em. Love
Me
'em.
too.
I
Yeah.
am an Italian sausage with peppers and onions guy. That's the first thing I go for.
I like the
That
the
literally-
hand dipped foot long
That doesn't surprise me at all.
corn dog.
Corn dogs. Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean? Nothing.
Well, no, Donnie, we just know you have a fetish with wieners. You know, I mean,
What? Italian wieners?
I didn't say that.
No, I love my mom's Italian. My mom's Italian, so I like good Italian sausage, and their Italian sausage is actually real Italian sausage. It's not just people call Italian sausage, but it's not. It has
You know,
a texture is a thing you do, but they
Donnie,
really is right about that.
Donnie does have an issue with phallic symbols. It's always the Oscar Mayer wiener.
Yeah, man.
It's hot dogs on the highway.
Whatever. I'm
Now
just
he wants-
reading the news.
But Donnie, hold on a minute though.
It's funny that you do always find that news.
Donnie, but listen to this though.
It's because I know it's going to get them going
It's
and maybe
because,
change
it's
our
because,
rating.
it's because he always
Donnie-
types in wieners in his search bar.
Donnie, hold on. Donnie, listen. Rocky, what did you say your favorite food was?
Wiener
though?
news.
I like the hand dipped foot long corn dog. Go big or go
You
home.
got to do the.
Foot
These
long.
two guys are wiener slingers, man. I'm just telling you.
Bro, did you see that on Facebook? There is the hot dog house or something there.
man.
They've got something called a wiener slinger.
The wiener slinger. I promise you. Hey, by the way.
They advertise
By
it.
the way,
They're local.
The hot dog food truck won 2025 Food Truck of the Year in Wilson County. I can't ever remember the girl's
hot
name,
dog
but she's
food
doing a
truck?
great job.
Yeah, it's local.
man.
They've been in business
Local,
for 2 years.
Doing a great job. She bought the food truck from a guy. She's done a phenomenal job with it. Seriously.
I'm going
Like,
to give y'all real quick just stats from this year,
Yeah.
last year, this year, real quick. Just tell you the magnitude of the Tennessee State Fair.
Yeah, we need to know.
Which is really just the Wilson County Fair. But anyways, 2024 Wilson County Tennessee
Oh,
State Fair
geez.
stats held in Lebanon, Tennessee set a new attendance record. Take a guess before I even say anything.
1.23 million.
No, come on.
700,000.
It was
583,000.
861,425 attendees in 10 days.
Oh, what was that number again?
861,425. The previous year was about almost 100,000 less. It was 776,195. What the previous record?
Then you're saying
was
like 1.2
2022.
million is stupid crazy, but dude, the track
You're
we're on
right,
in
yeah,
3
yeah.
years we're going to be there.
Well, I'm looking at 2025. The estimated, it's expected to draw over 860 this year.
Okay.
So be close. 150 livestock shows, 16 entertainment stages, 150 activities.
Are they
and
calling
events,
us a livestock show?
60 midway rides, 100 plus concession stands, 100 plus vendors.
oink.
I mean, there's a lot going on. They did take away the
Got some
petting zoo,
pretty lips, boy.
the birthing barn. They took away the birthing barn.
Oh
in
my
Lebanon.
gosh!
that
I
was
can't
one
watch a
of-
calf be
But
born.
I mean, that was a
Son of
big.
gun.
That again, for Wilson County people and Lebanon people, that was a big thing for the kids. It's something
I
that
can't
people
believe
went
they
to
have
every
Ferris
year.
of the
Was a
Fair
birthing
on the
barn.
first night.
Yeah.
Ferris of the Fair is night one.
Wow. Here's what I'm going to say.
You ought to have to be there like every night.
And we
earn
are
that
going to be
job.
on one of those 16 stages at the fair.
Yeah.
the State Farm Expo stage.
What is
Yes.
that?
The Ferris of the Fair. That's
Yeah.
like the
It's like a beauty pageant.
Yeah.
For people in
Oh.
Lebanon.
and then they
have a dog one
They
too,
go
don't
to
they?
they go to some other competition, and it's. I think you ought to earn Ferris of the Fair, right?
Absolutely.
Be there every night. You have to. eat the funnel cake.
Don't they have the dog one too?
Take the sausage.
So you need to be bloated,
Never
burpy, and
mind.
farting by the last night. to win.
That's how you win.
That's how. Anytime you make a bodily noise, you get nixed.
Yeah, man.
They got really high in this ASMR mics
They have
everywhere.
husband,
She's like
they have
walking
husband
through.
calling.
Yeah, can't you? They just add, it's like a balloon or whatever. They pop your balloon or whatever where it is. You know, it's all of a sudden they got the mics going. The girl's like, "Hi, I'm Amanda." Whatever. And they're
No,
gone.
you're Ferris of the fair. Look, I'm Amanda.
They're tagging sausage, peppers, and onions right there. I
Yeah.
smell it from here. You're out.
Yeah, I got a question. So, where does all that money go? Okay, we've got 861,425 people. Let's just say on average, because a night going in is $15-20, whatever. But everybody's gonna spend money on food or rides. Let's just call it $50. Let's call it $50.
Let's just do the $15 entrance because I'm gonna tell you,
$15
I got it in my
entrance.
head right now.
Because I'm not buying any rides.
No. Let's just say $15 to get in. Forget everything else. This is strictly just to get people in.
Just to get
I'm
them in
gonna
the
say
door.
it's
That is not in your head.
12,915,000. That's how much.
I'm looking something up that I'm suspicious about.
Just to get in.
Okay.
So
I thought Eddie was doing the calculator.
I know it. 12,915,000.
He's already looked it up, Kenny. He did it on commercial.
I did
my bad.
not.
Yes, you did.
That's
Stop.
a lie.
Somebody give me the truth.
No, it's 12,915,000.
Just
It's 12,915,000.
So that would just
told
be
you.
the entry fee. Just the entry fee. Okay, Rayman. So just the entry fee would be $12 million.
He did not do it in his brain, y'all.
$12 million.
He's misrepresenting.
Where
Jesus.
is the money? What does that
What
go
do they do
to?
with it? What
So
do they do
I don't
with it?
see the
I'm
immediate
sure the
answer.
state takes a lot.
but
It takes some of it.
Yeah.
I do want to say one
gotta
thing
pay
that
for the
I
rides.
believe. I could be wrong.
I'm
on
not
this.
saying anybody's stealing it. I'm just asking.
Yeah,
where's
where's
it
it go?
Where's
So,
it go?
Can we look it up?
The Tennessee
Yeah.
State Fair.
It's not going to roads and
I have
infrastructure.
I have a suspicion, but I don't think that equipment is owned by Tennessee.
Yeah, they
It's
rent
not.
it.
There's,
They
a
rent it.
there's a company that comes around every year and they do a full.
I was going to say,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty
They do a
positive
circuit.
that is like a circuit. It's an actual company that takes that equipment
That's
on
why
the
that
road
we
and
cannot
sets it up in different
change.
places.
That's probably one of the big reasons we cannot
you pay
change
the
Those
guy-
when the fair
employees that you're
is.
talking about that just work for like the week or
They're
whatever.
$15 an hour.
Those guys travel with them, and
Okay.
they're actually crew that
Actually,
goes
not
with
all
them
of them.
together.
So-
Not all of them, but a lot of them do. And so I think that some of that money, if I'm not mistaken, if I've got my facts right on this, which I don't know if I do or not, I want to say that some of that money is actually income towards the company that runs it.
Okay, so like years
Well,
ago.
they pay them. I do know that because
Yeah.
that's why that apparently. I mean, I've heard somebody tell me this. Could be wrong. That
But I don't think so.
but I don't think so. But that's why we can't change a lot of fair dates because literally they have their fair dates.
It's a
planned
circuit.
for the
It's a
next,
schedule.
Yeah, years.
Okay,
And
so
yeah.
basically, then like the old Floyd Baxter company that did rides and stuff. So basically,
They
they're
were
probably
local.
they were local. So this is basically like a subcontractor that the state fire. Okay,
I got it all. It's. I mean,
Yeah,
AI,
let me know that.
AI just
Yeah.
hit me on this.
I wanna
It's
know.
good. Money generated by the Tennessee State Fair, which is now held in conjunction with the Wilson County Fair, primarily goes towards improvements to the James E. Ward Agricultural Center in Lebanon.
Inquirer minds wanted to know.
Operational expenses of the fair. A significant portion is also allocated to supporting youth development programs and celebrating Tennessee agriculture. Capital improvements, a large portion of the funding, including a $5 million commitment from the state, is dedicated to infrastructure upgrades at the James E. Ward Agricultural Center, which the fair is held. The Made in Tennessee building. Birthing barn, which they don't even have
Hey,
anymore,
dude, beautiful
as well as
building, by the way.
The State Farm Expo Center.
Yeah, operational. That's where we had the thing before. So a portion of the revenue of $300,000 it annually allocated for operational costs goes towards the day-to-day runnings of the fair, including things like entertainment stages and ride operations. So that's how
Okay.
much they pay the company that comes in and stays
Well,
there.
and again, because you hear all these conspiracy theories in Lebanon or all this stuff.
That's still a lot of money, though.
Who's getting that money?
Well, hold on just a
You
second.
know,
I'll tell you what they
we were
need to take
literally
some of
just
that money
talking
and do.
about. This is just to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you buy a wristband, I don't know what all the proceeds in that.
Yeah.
We're upwards of $20 million easy on stuff
So-
like that. Where does all it go? Where really does it?
I'll
go?
tell you where they make their money at probably is the games.
Yeah.
Probably a lot.
Okay, so my
$5
question.
to toss a ring.
My question is if Randall Hutto, Mayor Bell, any of the guys on the board, Randall Clemens, that's on the fair board. I do have a quick question, seriously, because I think a lot of people want to know this. Again, we're not saying anybody's doing anything.
No, we're just wondering where it goes.
But my question is there a place we can find what the total revenue was of the fair? Because I would be interested to see, is this a $20 million fair or is this a $60 million fair?
It might not even be that much, because you figure even though it's 861,000 people, how many of those people get in free? How many people? So you got.
And I know some people just walk around. You know,
but even if you do that, you still pay $15 to get in.
The state fair does have some fairly large music acts. They do pay.
Yeah.
Oh, who did I see? Exile was there last year. I think it was Exile.
Little Texas has
Man,
been
those
there.
bands are so expensive too.
Yeah,
They are.
Well, and here's the
They're
thing.
making a lot of money in their old.
Now, Donnie and I, we're going to be there singing. They didn't pay us near as much as they paid. But you know what? We are doing something that someone else never did. We are singing at the state fair. Elvis never sang at the state fair.
Bingo. Ring the bell. There we go. All right, then we're
Maybe
going
I'm his hero now.
Now, I was going to say this real quick. I'll tell you what they do need to take some of that money and do.
Yeah.
So they need to take some of that
Build
money
some
since it goes
rodents.
in, that too. But since it gets into the maintaining things around where the state fair takes place, they need to go into the closet where they keep that Santa from the dancing lights. That blow up Santa that they have that's like a bounce house. I don't know that they've ever washed it. And I'm pretty positive they need to clean it.
Take a couple $100 around a power washer.
Clean up Santa. Clean up Santa. Ring the bell, Donnie. All right. I cannot miss this opportunity. He gave me the perfect segue to run into this. Before we get into our sponsors and then finish it up with some more fair stuff, got a gift for Eddie. I want to give him tonight on air. Something special for me and the fellas. We wanted to get this for you.
Oh, no.
I feel like Santa Claus.
Should I be scared?
No, Eddie, it's official,
awesome.
brother.
It's awesome. We want to make you official.
This makes it official. We all have one now.
Nice.
If you'll show that to the camera, please.
And we are in the Freedom Tour time machine.
It is. That's exactly what it is. So we've all got a Christmas ornament this year with the Freedom Tour with all the fellas on there. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Donnie, you want to talk about our sponsors for a minute?
Yes, and I'm going to take just a smidge more time.
Okay.
We got it. We got it.
Yeah.
We're doing the 2-part miniseries.
Yeah.
Mini-series.
Yeah. Not so Yellowstone. So
Not so yellow
but
stained.
I want to give a shout out to our 2 sponsors. For Sword in Yellowstone. So the first one tonight is Split Bean Roasting Company.
Split Bean.
I want to give a shout out to Chris at Split Bean.
Hey, show those mugs.
Coffee's amazing.
Show the mugs.
Show the mug.
Melanie,
Show the
thank you for
mugs.
the brew tonight,
Yes,
babe.
yes. Melanie.
Yeah.
So
Where are our drinks?
I want to say we're going tomorrow morning. We may even give y'all a little video of the place, give you a few pictures, put a little something on social media. But we're going down there to support Chris tomorrow, get a little coffee, sit and hang out. He is at 1050 Hamilton Station Boulevard, Suite 103. And I'm going to tell you how to get there. You go down 70, and you will see Hamilton Station Apartments in a little brick building on the right. You make a right. It's beautiful over there. And he is the first little building on the right. I think it's the Center Business. He is, I think it's 7 to 2 he's open. I know tomorrow.
7 a.m. to 2 p.m.
I think it's 7 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Tuesday through Saturday.
Yes. Y'all go out there and support him. If you don't want to get a cup of coffee and don't want to take time to stop and drink, he's got coffee by the bean. He's got ground coffee. He's got different flavors.
He is introducing his fall line.
Yes, he's introducing his fall line of coffee. You saw that. If you look at our personal social medias, we got that on there.
I love fall.
Lots
He
of
has
pumpkin
got-
spice.
it's my favorite
He
time
has
of the
got
year.
chocolate chip pumpkin muffins.
Yes. And I'm telling y'all, you can go somewhere and get you a cup of coffee, and it's good. But if you go somewhere, I'm tasting flavors in coffee that I have not tasted in the past in his coffee. It's very good. It's fresh. And you're supporting
drink the yellow coffee.
veteran owned and operated. You're supporting a family owned,
coffee.
veteran owned and operated business here.
Yes,
and it's
please.
local business.
Yes.
Go buy and get a bag of the beans. Go home and grind them. Go get a bag of the coffee.
Get the
Go
beans.
take it home. Grab your mug. Take your mug with you. Support local business. And I'm telling you, you won't be. It's a great place. Go sit down, relax, listen to music, check out the
I do like the
laptop, watch some
environment
Netflix. It's a great environment. And like I
And
said,
it is Donald Trump approved.
Yeah.
Yes. And Donald Ducky, Trump approved, yes. But I just wanted to say this. Spend a little more time on our sponsors tonight. We had to do so much for us. A lot of times we're in a hurry. Tonight we're not so much. But I also want to give a shout out to Blackbeard Barbershop.
Blackbeard.
Billboard.
Yes. Billboard. 300 North Maple, top floor of the mill. The best haircut you will get.
Another
and
cool
I dare
environment.
say, I've never had a better haircut than I have had. Now, I've had a lot of haircuts from a lot of different places because I've been trying to find a good place before I found Daniel several years back. Best haircut you are going to get anywhere around, not just in Lebanon, not just in Wilson County, not just in Tennessee. I have not had a better haircut in a better environment than I have had at Blackbeard. They treat you very well. You get a lot of bang for the buck. And he also has the new lounge open in there. Take a second. Now, we're not sponsored by them, but take a second. Go in, sit down at the lounge, hang out, watch you some TV, throw you some darts. And go down to 10 Lakes, grab you something to eat, bring you back up.
Now, can't you order from the lounge directly?
They're working. From what I understand,
okay.
I don't know about that sure just yet, but they have spoken about it. But you can go right down some stairs, pick you up some of the best food here in Lebanon, great barbecue, brick oven pizza, bring that right back up and sit and hang out. If you do happen to be somebody that partakes in a cigar or something like that, he does have those there. But if not, you don't have to. You can sit down in the comfortable chairs, get you something to drink, get you something to eat, and just hang out and relax with your guys. He's starting to play, I believe they're starting to run the game some on the weekends and stuff like that. It's just a cool place to hang out. And again, local business. These are the people that you see at Kroger's, the people that you see at these functions.
And if you're worried about the smell of cigar smoke, he has invested a lot of money in the.
I have been there twice now.
And humidifier fans. I mean,
I have walked out not
right
smelling like anything at all. I mean, it was really kind of amazing. I don't know what he does, but I went by there to see him on grand opening night. And remember Eric Van Zant? We had him on the show. Great musician, dude. He's an awesome dude.
Still haven't seen Richie.
Yeah, he was there picking a little bit, and it was just a cool environment, just a cool place to sit out and hang out. Like I said, with the games, be a great place to go and get you some food, go up there and watch you a game, hang out, get you a haircut schedule, get a beard trim schedule, get a pedicure schedule
with Richie.
But we wanted to spend a little bit more time tonight with these guys. These guys really have been really good to us, and we want to return the favor and take care of them. They're people that we love. We know personally. It's not somebody that's just paying us a bunch of money. We literally don't get anything. We drink coffee from Split Bean, and we get a haircut from Blackbeard. He gave us a few mugs and coffee.
The screen here is from Blackbeard.
Yes.
Shirts, Blackbeard. I mean, it's. And this is just people that are throwing. We know these people. Yes. We go in. They know us by name. We see them out in town. Again, it's not just
lots of men in my church go there. I know guys out of Nashville. I just found out the other day. Guys that work with me at the business that I work at, the practice that I work at. They drive all the way out and get their haircut out there at Blackbeard. And I'm going to tell you this: if we weren't sponsored by Blackbeard, I was getting my haircut there long before we ever got sponsored, and that's the place I would still go. And if I wanted a good cup of coffee that's locally owned and operated, I would still be going to Split Bean for that. I've been doing it for years now. So, but y'all support them.
And if you needed heat and air, Mayhem Mechanical
for sure. I know a guy.
How about that?
You guys suck.
How about that?
I know a guy.
How about that, Big Kenny?
I don't plug myself, man. Yeah.
We do though.
Yeah, thank y'all. Yeah.
You plugged him?
I plugged him.
No, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Why you got to change the rating every
I heard that, man. All right. Thank you to our sponsors. Y'all the men. Thank y'all.
We appreciate y'all. Yep.
All right.
All right. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Freedom Tour podcast. This episode is to be continued next week on Tuesday a.m. when all of our new episodes come out. Hey, be sure to follow us on Spotify, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. That's where you're going to see all the new episodes and be able to follow us and see what's happening and what's going on, what's new. Also, be aware that our Season 4 kickoff will be mid-September. We're so excited about that. So just so you don't miss out, be sure to like, share, subscribe. And of course, don't forget, we are still giving away that $500 prize. So be sure to tune in, stay on top of things with us. And don't forget your cheese stick.